Songus and to Chairman Bishop as well. I thank you for hearing this bill. I think what's probably most impressive is that you had more than 200 stakeholders over a couple of years come to a broad bipartisan support for this bill. We happen to live in Utah, and particularly in the Utah's 3rd Congressional District, one of the most beautiful places on the planet. We have a growing, thriving economy, close proximity, people right there on the Wasatch Front that want to get up and enjoy our mountains. As we talk about this bill, we have Little Cottonwood Canyon, we have Big Cottonwood Canyon, and as you look at the road structure and the transportation plan, it's essentially 2 lanes going up these canyons. We have a new phenomenon in Utah. We actually have more people now traveling and visiting our mountains in the summer months than we do in the winter months. But basically, those canyons are chock full of people going up and wanting to enjoy the great outdoors. It's what makes our lifestyle in Utah so worthwhile. And we have people traveling from all over the world that want to come up and enjoy these canyons. We have, if you look at the people who visit all 5 of the Utah's national parks, the statistic from 2014 is we had roughly 6 million people. But if you look at just the central Wasatch Mountain Range, in the same year, you have about 5.7 million people trying to traverse up these mountains. And so we're trying to come together as a community. And really, I'm a reflection of the good work that's been done in our local communities, from the governors to the county, from our governor to the county, to the cities, from the ski industry to the outdoor recreation community, from the Save the Canyons organization. We have a lot of people who have come together. It was tough, it was difficult, and there was a lot of debate and discussion, and the culmination of that is this Mountain Accord that we're putting forward. I'd ask unanimous consent to enter into the record a wealth of documents and background about this project as well.
Without objection.
As was highlighted by both the chairman and the ranking member, there are a few goals that we're trying to achieve. We love these mountains. We cherish them. We want to preserve them. We want to make sure that they're there and viable and just as beautiful as ever for generations to come. So conservation is a very important part of this. We also want to get out and recreate. You have people who want to backcountry ski. You have people that want to enjoy the ski areas. We have Snowbird, Alta, Brighton, Solitude, places that people just love to visit. And it's where my kids learn to ski and enjoy the ski industry. And you have hiking. You have an amazing moose population that I like to get up and do wildlife photography on. We have also great transportation needs, and needs that are not all met necessarily by just a motorized vehicle. We need to get a little bit creative on the options moving forward as to what kinds of modes of transportation that we can get, that we can use. This bill allows for all existing recreational uses and permits. These will continue. Watershed and natural resources are protected. The United States Forest Service will maintain management of the lands. No restrictions will be placed on the Forest Service for fire suppression, vegetation maintenance, avalanche control, or other emergency measures that may be needed. Private land and access to private land will be protected, and it allows for the expedition and for the transportation solutions that we need moving forward. Again, I want to thank all the stakeholders that have put so much time and effort into it. I think as you see in this second panel, you'll be impressed by the broad range of people that have poured their hearts and soul in this, listened to our local communities, and have come together in a collective way that really is, I think, a model of how this process should move forward. So I appreciate the hearing of this bill and hearing us out on this particular the specificity of this bill, and I do urge and hope that the committee sees it fit to pass this bill so that we can take care for the future generations some of the most lovely lands that you could ever come across. With that, I yield back.
Great. Well, we thank you for your...
We will make America great again.